In this question, we are asked to reverse the first k characters of every 2k characters in a string. For example, if the input is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and K is 2, we need to reverse, first of all, the first 2 characters, and then we spare the next 2 characters, and then we reverse E, F to F, E. To do it, I'm going to use a recursive method, and another thing to keep in mind is Python slicing rules. I myself has forgotten it a little bit, so let's try to code it out a little bit so that we are familiar with it now. So when we do a slicing to 4, it actually does A, B, C, D, although 4 is pointing to the index of E. But when we do it is slicing EFG, so it starts actually from the 4th index. So now let's try to do it on our own. Here, of course, we need to define the base case. And in this case, the base case is the simplest case. And we always need to keep in mind that when the base case is expanding to the thing that we really need to do, the thing that we really logically our mind starts from, it needs to do it regularly. So everything that is happening after the base case, we kind of have to find a rule, a very regular pattern after that. And here, the most irregular thing here must be something that that is happening when the number of characters is less than 2k. So that is the base case that we really need to define. And afterwards, when it is bigger than 2k, we can always expand it. Especially when it goes to 6k, for example, 4k, 6k, 8k, we can just add the rules over and over again. So now let's try to code it. So if length is less than or equal to k, we just need to reverse it. And if length s is more than k, or and when it is less than 2k, we need to reverse the first few, the first k ones. And we have already said that although k is pointing to the k plus 1 character, this slicing only slices the index from 0 to k minus 1. Plus k to the end. And now we can do the expanding part. We just need to, of course, we need to reverse of the few characters that has a pattern. That doesn't have the pattern, that really starts from the base case and then expanded and then was expanded. So every 2k characters, every few first 2k characters, we know the rules. So we are starting from the thing that we're not sure if there was if there was exactly 2k characters. And now let's do the first the ones that we know the rules. And yeah, so this is it. And always need to remember to check the extreme case. So in this case, for example, when k overflows, when there is a huge number of k, it still follows this rule. So the maximum case is satisfied. But for example, when there is no s, when the length of s is 0, we're just returning as but I'm not sure when the length of s is 0, can we still do the slicing? So, and also here, there should be a k here. And let's try, for example, let's try if this works. Yeah, so even if the length of s doesn't exist, we can still do the slicing. So, so that the extreme case is all included here. Let's try to run it. Yeah, so there is an compilation error in line 8. Yeah, so here we have got the s. It's accepted. And the time complexity here is O(n).